You're watching this video because you want to make 6 figures per year, right? The magic $10,000 per month. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you the exact money math that you can know exactly how to make your first $10,000 a month. Because here's the reality, right? Selling life insurance is running a business, or it is running a business, right? And so the way that high level business owners think is they don't think with their emotions, they think with logic, and they think with numbers, right? And the love language, right? Or the way that millionaires and billionaires speak is by numbers, and really truly knowing and understanding your numbers. So that's why I want to walk you through the exact way that you can make $10,000 a month in profit after chargebacks, after lead costs, so that you can just make your way to 6 figures a year and travel the world like I have, right? I've traveled last year all over the country, sold everything here in Arizona, and went on my way. We lived Airbnb to Airbnb. So I literally want to break down the money math with you. So the very first thing that you want to know, and in this case study or in this example, is you got to have at least 100% contract level. You can have it lower, but you're just gonna have to do more for it. And so this example is 100% contract level, assuming that your contracts are at 100%, right? Now your advance on these are 75%. So after you sell your first policy, 1 to 3 days later, you're getting the 75% advance, right? So one number that you really want to make sure that you're looking at is placement rate, right? So what we're going to do in this example is say that you need to do $5,000 per week. And this is just written business, right? So if you do $5,000 in written business, right? Which written business in layman's terms is you sell, say average policy is $1,000, right? So you sell 5 policies and you sell 1 per day, Monday through Friday. You take weekends off because you hit those goals. So say you're doing $5,000 per week, 5 policies per week, 20 policies a month, right? 20K a month in written business, and say 80% of that actually gets approved in places, right? So let's just say that. So you're gonna take the $20,000 and you're gonna take that and multiply that times 0.8. So that'll take you to $16,000. So your net place or your placement rate is actually $16,000, which placement means the client actually pays their first premium, so it gets approved and places that first premium, right? So $16,000. And then what you're gonna do from here is you're going to take that number and you're going to multiply it by 0.75. So what's that going to take you to is $12,000. So from here, you're gonna get that $12,000 mark in actual what you get advanced on after those commissions, right? And so what's gonna happen is that's what literally, if the client stays the whole year, that's what you're gonna get paid, right? And so from here, you have the 12,000, and now that I think about it, you're actually gonna, in your first year commissions, if you take it a step back, you're gonna make $16,000 your first year, assuming everybody stays. Now, not everybody's gonna stay, obviously, but you have that 20,000. You place 80%, which is 16,000. That's your first year commission. So say from the $16,000, 80% sticks, right? So say now you're at $12,800. So first year commissions, assuming everybody stays, or 80% stay, which is a good persistency rate, that's going to take you down to $12,800. So what you're going to get advanced on right away is going to be $9,600. So you're going to get $9,600 your very first 4 months, or very first 9 months, right? The first month you're going to get it for the 9 months up front, and then you're going to start getting back end pay. So $9,600 is going to be your gross commissions. Now net after your lead costs, which should say that it takes $500 a week, or maybe even $1,000, but let's just say for the example, $500 a week. Very first month, what you're going to be making is you're going to subtract that by 2,000, and that's going to take you to $7,600. So say the client stays the first 9 months, you're going to be making $7,600 month in and month out. Now, what's cool as a life insurance agent, the real magic starts happening on months 10, 11, and 12, because the reason why we took the 0.75 number there is that once the client pays their first premium, the insurance company is going to give you 9 months of the year's premiums up front. So you're going to get the 9-month advance, and then months 10, 11, and 12. So it's September right now. So say October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So in July of next year, July, August, and September, those are going to be as earned. So you're going to get the other 25%, which equals out the 100% commission level, and 100% of what you're actually going to get paid. You're going to get that back half of the 25%. So say in the same exact example that you're doing the $20,000 of written business, you're multiplying that by 0.8. That's how much places, 16,000. And then from the $16,000, you're gonna take that and multiply that by 0.25, and then you're gonna get $4,000 on the back end. So what's awesome is as you continue to go, and as the trailing 3 months of what you haven't been paid continues to pay out, that's really gonna allow you to hit that 6-figure a year profit mark. And again, these are really conservative numbers. So what do you need actually to do this? You actually need $2,000, $2,000 to $3,000 of ad spend per month, and then you scale from there. So the advanced clients that I work with and help are getting to that $20,000, $30,000 in actual commissions mark, and they're spending anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000 of ad spend. So the more money that you spend on ads, obviously assuming your numbers track, the more money you spend on ads, it's just simply a math equation to make 6 figures per year in profit. So the reality is making 6 figures a year is not as hard as you might think. I gave you the numbers to implement, really for you to do 5 policies per month, and say you're a decent closer, which I help agents actually get beyond this, but say you're average and you're closing 1 out of 3 people, right? 1 out of 3 presentations, your closing rate's 33%. That means you need to actually be doing 15 presentations per week, right? So that could be 2.5 a day, assuming that you work 7 days a week, or maybe that's 3 presentations per day, 5 days a week, 15 a week, 60 a month, and you're closing 20 policies and selling 20 policies per month. So that's literally the money math that you need. Get the leads generated. Like, assuming you're generating them, it's the numbers are going to vary if you're going to buy leads, but if you're generating them, you're spending $2,000 of ad spend. You should be getting $9,600 up front, after chargebacks, after placement rate. You take that number, and after the trailing 9 months happens, or the trailing 3 months happens, you literally will be making your first 6 figures per year. So if you love this video, I know you're gonna love this next video where I actually interview Max, where he actually made $19,000 off $1,000 of ad spend in 1 week, right? Literally less than 5 days. So if you love this video, click the link, subscribe button down below, click into this video right here, and I'll see you guys there.